All right, so this is part four, and we're going to cover audio tracks, which are sound effects and music, and also exporting. So I've got everything put together here from training videos part one, two, and three. And now we're going to go ahead and take a look at some of the sound effects and music that I've imported. And again, at any point you can go get sound effects, sound bites, different types of music, whatever you want, and just import them in. Just know where they're at and then import them in and make use of them. All right, so I did this here. I've got first take a look at this soundbite I've got. Double click on it. It's just like a video clip. The only thing is it's just audio. So you'll just be bringing it down into one of these audio tracks here on these audio layers. And let's go ahead and play this guy. Okay. So there's a sneeze. And I think I'll put this at the very end. So I'm going to come up here, click hold. Oh, no, I'm not going to do that, actually. I'm going to go to this waveform right here, this guy right down at the bottom. I'm going to click, hold, and drag that. And I'm going to take it to audio 2, layer 2, and I'm going to bring it right to the end when I've got my credits rolling. So as I get down here, I can play it. Okay. And you can do the same thing. You set your in and your out, like I'm about to do for my music, because right now my video is about 17 seconds long, pretty short. So I only need that 17 seconds or so of background music. So I've got a tidal wave MP3. Double click it, and you can see I already selected something here, but I can play it. Move the scrub head. If I came here, yeah, I like that part. I like the drum part. So I'm going to set my in. I know it's already set, but I'm going to set it again. And I'm just going to take the rest of the clip, whatever that ends up being. So I'm going to go here, click, hold, and drag that to audio 3 now, so I don't overwrite audio 2. And I'm going to zoom out now so I can see where's the end of this clip at, because the video will export to the length of the longest clip that you have, and in this case it goes way out here. Well, I don't want just dead space while I'm looking at nothing while I'm listening to the rest of the song. So we want to cut it off at the end of the song here. So to do that, I'm going to go to the right edge of the sound clip that I've got. When I get that symbol there that you see in red, I'm going to click, hold, and I'm going to drag it to the left until it snaps to the end with that black line there, and I'm going to let go. Now it plays. Okay. Now if I go here though, where I'm actually talking,
the 2019,
you can see or hear that the song is definitely drowning my voice out. So I want to fix that. I want to lower the volume. And the easiest way to lower the volume is to go to the track, to the layer that you want to lower. Okay. In this case, audio 3. And I want to zoom into that a little bit. Now I can't zoom in this way, but if I go right in between these two layers and I get that little sandwich guy, click and hold. Let's try it again. Click and hold. I should be able to drag this. There it is. I go to get right there. I can open up this layer and you can see more of it there. And if you see, there's a white line right there. That's the volume. And the position it's in right now is the volume level that imported, that came in with the clip. So if I want to increase the volume, I would click on it and drag up. If I want to decrease the volume, which is actually what I want to do, I'm going to bring it down. Bring it down to about a -19 or so. And you got to kind of just try, set it, try it. If it's the right volume, you're good. If it's not, either lower it or raise it up. So if I could click play now,
10-second production day.
I can barely
I'm
hear
out.
the music now. I can barely hear the music. So I'm going to actually click that and bump it up a little bit. Now let's check it out and see.
10-second production day.
Still, now it's a little bit too loud. So I'm going to come somewhere between 7 and 20, or like between 10 and 20. Just bring it down just a little bit here. Let's go to about 13. Let's try that out.
I'm out.
All right, that works. So it's loud enough to hear it when there's no voice.
Okay, this concludes.
And it doesn't drown me out. Now, everyone's voice, because I project my voice when I'm on camera. Well, I project my voice all when I'm in my classroom, actually. So your volume might be less, and therefore you might have to really turn the background music down. So we don't want the background music to drown you out. Okay, we still want to be able to hear what you say. All right, so that takes care of background music. Oh, one more thing. Instead of just having the song cut out at the end like this, it just stops. Why don't we have it fade out? That would sound better. So I got to get to the effects, the audio effects, and to get to there, I'm going to take you to a new screen. You're going to go to that you're going to go to that little list there, and you're going to go down to effects. And you're going to look for audio transitions and twirl that open. And the crossfade's the only one that's there. Twirl that open, and you have a choice between the constant gain, power, or exponential fade. To go with the power fade. And so what I do is you click over the top of it, click, hold, and drag it over the top of whatever it is you want that to apply to. In this case, I want it to be on this audio 3 track at the end. So I'm going to put that there. Now let's listen to it. See, it fades at the end, and perfect. As my sneeze is going, it's fading, so I can hear that too. See that? All right, so that's done. That pretty much takes care of all the stuff that we want on this video. Now it's time to export it. So the first thing I'm going to do is Command S to save it. Always want to save. The next thing I want to do is make sure that I have my timeline selected. So that is just by making sure you have this blue border around it. And if you don't, just click on it, because you could have it up here, or you could have it here, or you could have it here. But you want it here, okay? This is where you want it, all right? So we pretty much focus Premiere Pro's attention onto the timeline when we do this. So we're going to go up here to File, Export, and Media. And it's going to open up a screen here. This is different from After Effects, okay? This is not the encoder. This happens inside of Premiere Pro. So, which is good, right? So for the format, make sure it's the H.264. H.264 is the one we want. Okay, that's the MP4, H.264. And then here for the output name, click on that. And just make sure it's going into your 10 seconds folder. If it's not, click on that folder, move it to there so you know where your output file is. So I'm going to click Downloads. No, I'm going to go to where mine is and make sure I export it there. Okay. And then I'm going to go ahead and click Save. And I come down here now and just click Export. And away it goes. Shouldn't take too long. All right, it's finished. So now if I go to my folder, my folder with my 10 seconds in it, I should see right there, I should see my 10 seconds 1fl.mp4. Notice I had an earlier one, so that's why it went _1. Yours will probably just look like that. This is the one you want to put up on your Wix page. Okay, this one here. You want to upload that to your video page and call it 10sec1fl. All right, and that concludes what we're trying to do here. And you could just make sure you do a final Command S to save it. Let's try that again, Command S to save it. And then you can exit Premiere Pro. Very good. Thank you.